Media and economic environments share a dynamic and reciprocal relationship. Economic conditions often influence the content and themes presented in media, while media in turn can shape public perception and discourse around economic issues. For instance, during periods of economic downturn, media narratives may focus on themes of scarcity, unemployment, and financial instability, reflecting societal anxieties. Conversely, media can also impact economic behavior by influence consumer confidence and investment decisions. Anime, as a cultural medium, often mirrors its time, social anxieties, and economic realities. Through speculative narratives and dystopian settings, anime explores the causes and consequences of financial collapse, offering insight into human behavior, governance, and societal structures under duress. This video will examine how various anime series portray economic collapse and the lessons they impart about real-world economic vulnerabilities. Akira, technological hubris and government corruption. Katsuhiro Otomo's Akira 1988 presents a post-apocalyptic Neo-Tokyo plagued by poverty, political dysfunction, and social unrest. The government's obsession with harnessing psychic powers leads to catastrophic consequences, symbolizing the dangers of unchecked technological advancements and governmental overreach. The film reflects fears of speculative bubbles and the aftermath of rapid technological progress without adequate societal safeguards. Attack on Titan, resource scarcity and geopolitical isolation. Hajime Isamayama's Attack on Titan critiques economic isolationism and resource depletion. The world society faces overpopulation and limited resources, leading to societal stratification and unrest. The narrative parallels Thomas Malthus' theory on resource scarcity, where population growth outpaces food production, resulting in societal breakdown. Ergo Proxy, environmental collapse and economic stagnation. Ergo Proxy depicts a world where environmental devastation forces humanity into isolated domed cities governed by authoritarian regimes. The series explores themes of identity, consciousness, and the consequences of environmental neglect, highlighting the interplay between ecological collapse and economic stagnation. C. The money of soul and possibility control, financial speculation, and moral hazard. C introduces a parallel world where individuals wager their futures in high-stakes financial battles. The show critiques the abstraction of financial markets and the moral hazards of speculative capitalism, illustrating how economic decisions can have profound personal and societal consequences. Kaiji, exploitation and desperation in economic downturns. Kaiji portrays a society in economic freefall, where the protagonist participates in deadly games orchestrated by the elite. The film examines themes of exploitation, desperation, and the human cost of economic inequality. Akumetsu, vigilantism and economic corruption. This one, being a manga, follows a masked vigilante targeting corrupt politicians and businessmen responsible for Japan's economic collapse. The series serves as a critique of systemic corruption and the consequences of unchecked greed. Anime not only portrays economic collapse within its narratives, but also reflects the economic challenges of its industry. Japan's lost decade in the 1990s, categorized by the economic stagnation, influenced the themes of many series, such as Neon Genesis Evangelion, which delves into societal alienation and despair. Furthermore, the industry has faced economic hardships, including declining sales and labor issues. A United Nations report highlights concern about low salaries and poor working conditions within the sector, suggesting that it is on the verge of collapse due to exploitation. Anime is a reflective medium, offering critical perspectives on economic collapse and its multifaceted impacts through dystopian settings, character struggles, and allegorical narratives. Anime provides a lens to examine the vulnerabilities of economic systems, the consequences of policy decisions, and the resilience of individuals and societies. These stories entertain and provoke thought about real-world economic challenges and the importance of ethical governance and sustainable practices. Thank you for watching. Here are some other videos. This video today is very different from my other videos, but I thought it would be interesting to make a video on this topic. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!